It's warmed up after the snowstorm from this week in Florida and everything's melting already. Now, what I didn't do when the snowstorm moved in was cover any of my garden. I figured survival of the fittest, and what I have in my garden right now is winter crops anyway, which should be okay in a freeze for a couple of days. So I've got some cruciferous vegetables and some root vegetables, and I'm checking today. It looks pretty good. Some of the plants look a little sad, but overall I think we're in good shape. This kale plant has seen better days, but it has survived 2 summers and 2 winters so far. So this kale tree is 2 years old, and once it comes back to life, it's a little bit limp right now, it will produce again and give us more kale. So hey, that's pretty good in my book. The Brussels sprouts don't really care. They're doing good, everything's green. The radishes are fine, and we're going to harvest a bunch today to eat, because with root vegetables like this, they're actually really good after a freeze because they store all of their sugars in their roots when it's cold. And so they should be perfect today. Catnip, no cares in the world. The sage is loving it. Some of the cabbages are a little sad, but look how pretty that is. My first carrot patch looks a little sad, but these will come right up as it warms up. Nice and green, no freeze damage whatsoever, and the roots will keep producing. The garlic is in good shape. My Feverview, no cares whatsoever. The yarrow looks good too. My calendula looks a little sad, but all of that brown will come off. The green looks good. So we just pick off the dead stuff, and we should have flowers on this plant here soon. It'll start exploding pretty quick as it warms up. Overall, the garden looks good. We have a pretty good survival rate with all of the plants that were planted out, which are cold hardy anyway, so we did pretty good on that. The bees look good, livestock is loving it. Everything looks good to go, and now we can get ready for some spring planting and start some seeds.